suddenly that person who retired at 60 and was passed away suddenly has 20 years of retirement left. And you know that old saying, gee, if I'd have known I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself? It doesn't just have to do with health. It even has to more do with finances. And I can't tell you how many people I work with that said, I've run out of money. I had no idea I was going to live this long. And so there needs to be a paradigm shift and a retirement shift for the difference. And the problem, and for many people, the cure is home equity, as I'm going to demonstrate. And so in the old days, 1935, you had the kids, and you had lots of kids because you had to work the land. It was very, very labor intensive. And as they grew older, that worked out just fine. Well, the pen's dying. But when you got up to the end, what happened was, by the time you got to age 60, you passed away, right? You didn't have to worry about collecting Social Security. At that time, the age to collect Social Security was 65. Most people didn't even make it. Well, now all of a sudden, in this day and age, we have Social Security, and instead of having most of these kids raised and passing away, now almost everybody lives long enough to collect Social Security, and the paradigm has completely changed from a lot of kids and not hardly any living long enough to a few kids and them nearly all living long enough. And caught right here in the middle are the people we call the baby boomers. 75 million of them, growing old at the age of 10,000 a day for the magic age of 62. And many of them have not planned adequately for retirement for any one of a number of reasons. 2008 is one of the most common that I hear. Many people from 2008 are still trying to recover. Divorce, death of a spouse, job loss, poor planning. Unfortunately, one of the most common is just poor planning. I had a client the other day, he says, I woke up and I was 70. What happened? He says, I don't know. And I said, and his retirement planning was virtually none. And I mean, now you're a little late here, buddy. Now we're in trouble. But if these people are lucky and they didn't do anything else, the one thing they did do was buy a house. And the one asset they may have more than any other is home equity. The average IRA or 401k right now has about $90,000 in it. The average Social Security income is $1,300 a month. Do you know what you call a baby boomer living on Social Security? Broke. That's what you call them. They're broke. I work with them every day, and if they're lucky, the one asset that they have left is Social Security and home equity, all right? And many of them, if you have $90,000 in an IRA or a 401k and you live out there for 20 years, what's going to happen? You're going to run out of money.